3 of our own. That monster managed to bring 3 of our... They'll survive, thank goodness, but they will be laid up for quite some time. The second Nova is growing at a pace unprecedented. That monster must have devoured countless origami by now. Likely a sea of twisted and chaotic bias fact. We have to face the possibility that engaging the Nova in combat is not a viable option. If even our... To be honest, no. It would need the entire first unit in prime form if it is to end better than our last attempt. We'll wait, however. No point in getting everyone's hopes up. Sakuya provided me with a preliminary report of the encounter. It's interesting, to say the least. The girl may very well have been Shio, except we've seen no evidence of a sink. Suffice to say, a much deeper investigation. It all comes down to this. We cannot afford to press the Nova. The den would be defenseless if it chose. Moreover, until everyone is back on their feet, I am hesitant. I know a lot of pressure just fell upon your shoulders, but...
Well, it's the plain truth. Leading a unit is not for the faint of heart. Wake up one day with a promotion, and suddenly all those... But at the end of the day, kid, you're not meant to be a miracle worker. You're meant to do so. Everyone seems to forget the captain's already got a handful with their own lives. Sooner or later, though, you'll find yourself with a hand free, and that's when you reach out to help someone else. Point being, there ain't no time for brooding in this job. Your team, they're still alive. Isn't that enough?
Our ride should be here any minute, you two.
We're ready and waiting, baby. I guess I probably could have taught you this. I know I left without giving you the big speech. How an officer is supposed to make decisions, survive, lead the team, that sort of thing. Anyway, I figured I'd pop in and give you a little touch of advice, huh? Make your life a little easier. On that note, it's about time for the chopper to get here. I am starving. And what does a guy have to do to get a cold brew?
I didn't expect you so soon. Oh, this is my fault. Everyone in this hospital is here because of me. Enough. If I hadn't let this happen, if I just dealt with it on my own, I never should have involved you all in my mistake. I'm not the God-eater you are. Everyone knows. I don't delude myself, but still, the Nova, it's my responsibility. At least the sins of the father become the sin. And when the Nova got loose, I saw it arrayed before me again. That sin dragged out for all to see. Looks like that choice. I'm sorry. I've taken... There is one more thing, however. That girl, the one that looks like... She's been sighted around the den a few times. Dr. Sakaki and I brainstormed a few theories and came up with a solid reason as to why she's here, as to who she is. The best guess we have is that she was born from an artificial Nova fragment. While it fought with us or other origami, weak pieces of the Nova may have shattered, some of its oracles seeping into the ground. Its ability to activate and ignite oracle cells may have drawn the pieces together and, in a way, formed that girl. She's so fragile, like glass or snow. No core, no heart. Of course, it is only a small piece of theory, but I think it's the moon. She appears like the tides, all surrounding the wax and wane of the moon. Once, they were all the same. All part of one origami. The Nova that resides there, and the one loose here. And the girl. Let me say this once, and we'll leave it at that. That girl, whatever it may be, it's not Shio. Just a rogue element that the Nova absorbed. Some fragment of a fragment that... Thank you for coming to see me. I'll be ready to enter the field again tomorrow. Farewell.
It's great to see you all back in your fighting trim. Oh, you pulled off quite a recovery. I know we've been pushing you hard since the beginning. In truth, I wish we could afford more time. I'd love to give you a vacation.
I don't want to lose my edge. Wouldn't want the tickets to the gun show to sell out, if you catch my drift.
I'm glad to hear that from you, Coda. A little confused, but...
We're ready to enter the battlefield. But have you come up with a way to defeat the second Nova?
In a way, Alyssa. You see, Lika and I put our heads together and advanced a number of theorems and strategies. The only one that held any water, however, was Godark delicacies.
Oh!
I think he means what?
It's an odd term, I know, but it does have merit. When we slay Aragami, our Godarks take in a part of their bias factor. The problem is, the Nova works the same way. The clash of those similar factors is nullified.
Hence, we must make our Godarks stronger, yes? We must devour Aragami, rare ones that the Nova has never encountered.
Sounds promising. Let's get on the hunt and take some rare core.
It won't be easy. I mean, it never is. Some Aragami have eaten artificial Nova fragments, making them very rare. They are perfect targets, but also about the Nova's equal in sheer power.
Ooh! Perhaps we could call them Dreadnought-class Aragami. That sounds dreadfully frightening, yes?
Yeah, Dreadnought. Pretty frightening there, Doc.
Good thing he didn't lose his edge.
They're called Dreadnoughts, Alyssa! Dreadnought!
As luck would have it, we already have leads on a number of potential Dreadnoughts. I know it's risky to send you on such a hunt, fresh from the hospital bed, but if the Nova reaches them first, we lose our advantage. So I ask, are you up to the challenge?
Oh, you know we're up to the challenge. Whatever, I'm totally not scared of dying and being eaten by a giant monster. No way.